America. How's your new boyfriend next door?
It's not next door, it's behind me. I ain't never even seen him.
I ain't never even seen him. Who are your neighbors then? Gomer Pyle and his brother Goober?
Eat shit.
What was that? Hey, come back here, faggot. Hey, I said come back here.
Kicking stones down by the gypsy shacks, along the wrong side of the tracks, stepping over all the cracks, cross my fingers too, wishing on that lucky day when I finally made my getaway. Won't be nothing left to see, no, no. Only one thing left to do. Just to run through the valleys and down through the woods, out in the alleys, past the old neighborhoods. And I know I got so far to travel, and the hour is late, but it's out of the darkness when I make my great escape. When I make my great escape.
Who's there?
Are you asking me?
Are you spying on me?
No, I'm working on my mud fort. What are you doing?
Planting vegetables. Hey, thanks for moving in here. Now the kids at school call me faggot and walk on the other side of the hall.
I have to live somewhere.
Yeah, well, why don't you go inside until I get done working on my garden?
Why?
So I don't have to worry about catching something and dying.
It can't be transmitted through the air.
Yeah, well, just to be on the safe side, I think you should go inside.
But I'm working on my mud fort.
Hey, what would you do if I come over there and whooped your ass?
How long would that take?
About 10 seconds.
I'd wait till you're finished and then I'd continue working on my mud fort.
You mean you just let me beat you up?
I'd try to stop you, but I probably wouldn't be able to. I'm not very big.
Well, in that case, it'd only take 5 seconds.
So is that what you're gonna do?
Maybe later.
Hello? You still there?
You son of a bitch. I warned you what would happen if you got all dirty again.
I got... Ah! Get away! Oh, no! Oh,
There's some boys outside playing baseball. I'm sure if you made the effort to get to know them, they'd be very nice. Oh, I'm going to go out with some girls from the office tonight, so put yourself a dinner in the microwave. You know, have you thought any more about Colorado?
I'm not going to camp.
You know, but if you just gave it a chance, you'd meet some nice friends.
Why can't I go see Dad?
Well, call him. If he says yes, I'll put you on the next plane. Go ahead. You know, you and his little friend Cindy could go to the movies and get in for half price.
She's 23, Mom.
Oh, amazing. Old enough to drink.
Yeah, but she doesn't. Man, I was on World 8.
You know, it's not good to spend too much time with these games.
I wasn't watching this point.
All right, well, I have nothing against going fishing, but I'm not touching the worms.
I'll take care of the worms.
I'll take care of the worms.
I will.
Yeah, let's see about that.
Hey.
Good night.
At first. They ended up giving me 2 pints of blood. I guess that's a lot for a baby.
My grandmother says you're going to hell. She says you'll suffer eternal torture from 1 billion flames hotter than the center of the sun.
She must be some kind of genius.
What?
Well, my doctor's really smart. He says he has no idea what happens to people after they die. If your grandmother knows, she must be a genius.
She's a clerk at Kmart.
Maybe she's just an underachiever.
No, she's an idiot.
So maybe I won't go to hell after all.
Are you sure those germs of yours don't travel through the air?
Yeah, why?
How old are you?
11.
Jesus, you're a midget.
Well, if you look at the lower limit of what's considered normal for my age, I'm only 4 inches shorter.
Oh.
So, you know how to play Battleship?
G9.
Yes.
Damn. You sure?
Yep. D7.
Miss.
Have to eat my lunch now.
Why don't you just eat whenever you're hungry?
Because if I only ate when I was hungry, I wouldn't be here.
Do you want to go to Peterson's? It's a supermarket. Food. You got any money?
In my bedroom. What should we do with him?
You want to burn him? Where'd you get it all?
Allowance. And fines.
Fines?
It's a little hard to explain.
This is great. Since I know what the store is, I'll be the navigator and you can be treasurer.
What's the treasurer do?
He carries all the money and pays for things.
I'm supposed to pay for both of us?
Well, I'm navigating for both of us. You want to be fair, don't you?
How far is Peterson's?
Why?
If I walk too far, I get kind of tired. Seems to me that the depth of the water would be the key. Obviously, in the middle of the ocean, the shark would win. And on dry land, the lion would win. So how much water are we talking about?
2.5 feet.
And how big is the shark?
11 feet.
I still say that the lion would win.
Wrong.
How can you be sure?
Because they did research on it at Stanford University. The shark won easily.
They just let two animals kill each other out of college?
No, you idiot. They just had them fight long enough to see who was going to win. And then their trainers pulled them apart.
How?
Haven't you ever heard of a leash?
Never heard of a shark with a leash?
Well, there's a lot of things you've never heard of.
I guess that's true.
Hold on.
My mom says that every drop of water that lands here eventually ends up in the Mississippi.
That means it goes to my dad. He's still in New Orleans.
What does he do?
You ever heard of a rock group called Led Zeppelin?
No.
Well, they're really famous. You know who the guitar player is?
Your dad?
No, a guy named Jimmy Page. My dad sold him his car insurance for a Pontiac Trans Am. You know what you're gonna get?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had any candy. My mom has me eating lots of vegetables.
You got it. Come here.
Are we allowed to do this?
Of course. How is she supposed to know what you're gonna get?
Wow.
Not bad, huh? Well, get out your money.
Hey, get out of the road! Come on now.
Asshole.
3 degrees straight. And fire.
You missed.
Hey, how much you pay for that faggot? Hey, you guys took a wrong turn. This is a no-homo zone.
I ain't a homo. Neither is he. Got it from a blood transfusion.
Well, then what's that awful smell?
We see, we was walking across the grass and we accidentally stepped in your mother.
What'd you say? Can't hit us all with that.
I'll only be aiming at you.
Come on, then.
Hey, what about your little brother, huh?
What about him?
When he fell off the jungle gym at school, they had to take him to the hospital. He could have caught something then.
Yeah, but he didn't.
But he could have. Then everybody'd be calling him faggot and queer. And he'd get sick and die.
and they'd write homo on his headstone. Then when your mother went to bring him flowers, she'd see little Eddie Horner homo. And you know what the worst part about it would be? Probably before he died, a bunch of assholes like you who ain't sick thought it might be fun just to beat the shit out of him. Come on, man, let's beat it. Sorry you're sick.
Thanks. What'd you do that for?
Get him! Get him! So long, faggots! Got braces on the boogers, you homo-queer bastards!
Don't you think we should slow down?
Ow!
Anyway, we'll be fine.
Man, get out of the way!
Hey, move it!
Move your ass! Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Go! Hey, stop! Go! Watch it! Oh! Oh! Head!
Say they really think I'm a faggot. Now all of a sudden I'm yelling the same stuff at them. Well, they know I'm not a faggot because the faggot wouldn't yell faggot back. Now that's why you should have yelled faggot too.
I just wouldn't feel right saying that.
Why the hell not?
Well, they were nice to me at the hospital. They played games with
You
me.
played games with homos.
Just talk about something else.
Sometimes I don't know about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, nothing. Do you want to play Nintendo?
No. I'm getting kind of tired. I think I should go take a nap.
Well, we should work on the mud fort tomorrow. You want to?
Okay.
Leave it.
Why can't I eat in the living room?
I don't get home for dinner that often. When I do, I want us to eat together. That's part of being a family, isn't it? You know, some women saw that little AIDS boy down near Peterson's yesterday.
It's in the newspaper?
No. Jan told me. You know, I've seen him in the backyard there, but I didn't know he left the house.
The other day I heard him coughing. I said I heard him coughing.
Oh, well, I don't think you have to worry about anything. I mean, with that fence there, I could catch anything.
What if he wants to come over and play?
Oh, Eric, think of some excuse. You're so good at that.
What if I bump into him out on the street?
Well, it's common sense. You just keep a safe distance.
What's a safe distance? 7 feet. Guess that rules out sleepovers.
My mom wants you to come to dinner.
Well, Mom's working late, so It's cool.
Well, then there's something I have to warn you about.
What?
She likes to call me sweetie.
Sweetie.
You gotta promise not to laugh.
You want some more carrots, sweetie?
No, thanks.
Are we ready for dessert then?
I'll try a little.
Yeah, I bet.
You didn't even finish your meatloaf love muffins.
Will you shut up? She'll hear you. She'll hear you.
She's not gonna hear me, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetie. She's not gonna hear me.
Here we go. Dexter tells me you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, well, I did, but I had to dump her. Spin, spin, spin.
His father has a girlfriend named Cindy.
Yeah, as soon as they get settled in their new apartment, I may be going down there.
How does your mom feel about this?
Actually, we haven't really talked it out much yet.
Well, I'd love to meet her.
She works quite a bit. 20, 22 hours a day.
What's she do?
Real estate. And at night, she works at the mini mart. You know, the one downtown.
25 cents. Gotcha.
Damn.
Whenever I catch her twirling her hair, she has to pay me a quarter.
25 cents, miss.
Are you going to finish that?
Oh,
Well, the doctors say it's completely safe, Eric, but when it comes to other people's children, we've decided, not to take any chances.
Forgot. I've got a plan. Just as soon as they find the cure, we're heading out to Baskin Robbins and ordering one of those monster sundaes where everybody just digs right in.
It's a good plan. Excuse me.
What is it?
she's afraid that they might not find a cure in time.
Oh my God!
He's the right height.
Oh. Hey, what if they don't find a cure?
I'm sure they will eventually.
Well, what if they're looking in the wrong place?
What do you mean?
Well, have you ever seen that movie Medicine Man?
You found the cure for cancer, and all you can say is, I know. What is it?
Bromeliad? Flower.
You want me to start eating flowers?
I came here 6 years ago. Why? The freak tried.
You know, tell them where it might be. Flowers and leaves. Maybe even pine cones. It can't hurt to try.
My mom has me eating lots of vegetables, especially broccoli.
All I ever eat is candy, and I never get sick. Hey, that's it. Somebody gets sick, and all they eat is fruits and vegetables. It's the one thing they stop eating.
This is stupid.
About 50 years ago, a doctor noticed some mold was growing on his bread. He started feeding it to people. Everybody said, "This is stupid." You know what it turned out to be? Aspirin. Still 100.2. How you feeling?
Okay.
Let's try Butterfinger combined with Bubblicious.
I'm not so sure I understand why you have to try all this stuff too.
Don't you know anything about scientific method?
Little.
Well, you have to have a control group so you can see if the results are uniform.
You're the control group?
Yep.
Hello there.
Is Dexter here?
Yes, he is, but he's grounded.
Why?
Because he used up all his money buying candy.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay. How long is he grounded for?
Till tomorrow.
Okay.
What's that?
We were gonna play submarine.
Well, grounded is grounded, so you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow.
I understand.
But just a minute, okay? Dexter, get your ass down here. Why? 'Cause I'm changing your punishment. You have to play with Eric. Thanks, Mom.
Grab the sacrificial paddle.
Watch the flowers.
How you feeling?
Terrible.
Hose candy was a stupid idea. Hey, what do you think of this one?
I'm wondering about something. Where do bugs go to the bathroom?
It's not on leaves.
How can you be sure?
Because bugs eat leaves. Not even bugs are stupid enough to shit on their own food. Huh? What do you say? Go ahead.
Oh, tastes like crap.
No shit. Don't you know where bugs go to the bathroom?
Sweetened crap. It's too weird.
You can't be afraid to try it.
Afraid to touch it.
How do you feel?
Okay. She's here.
want me. Okay. Dexter? Is your friend Eric staying for dinner again?
What up?
That means yes, white woman.
Okay. Thanks, Sally.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow.
Settle down. Go get some yogurt.
Whoop-ah!
You guys are like very wound up today. Dexter take his nap?
Okay.
Okay, it's okay. One, two, three. Yeah.
Sorry.
Good night.
I'm gonna take Dexter to the doctor tomorrow. We should be back in 1.
Good night.
Night.
Shit. Notebook.
Where have you been?
I thought you weren't going.
I asked you a question.
Gordy Johnson asked me if I wanted to go to the mall with him. And, I didn't think you'd mind.
Is that doctor's boy?
Yeah.
Well, you should have left a note for me. Maybe Gordon would like to go with us to see the fireworks.
Maybe.
Two more pennies. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a dime, isn't it? Oh, dear.
There.
Oh, thank you very much. That's so neat of you.
What? Yeah. Oh, my God. The mysterious Dr. Fishburne derives the extract from a plant found deep in the Louisiana bayou at a backwater location he refuses to reveal. I knew it was a plant.
Because the government's trying to suppress its findings.
Those bastards.
Why would they do that?
Because they're embarrassed. I mean, think of all the money they spend each year. And this Dr. Fishburne guy goes out in his backyard in his underwear one morning and picks up the cure for AIDS. Hey, maybe your mom could drive us down there.
It's right here.
Look, I don't want you boys thinking that something like this cannot happen. If it does, I think Dr. Jensen is going to know about it before the National Examiner.
Why don't we call him?
No! Why don't we wait till your next appointment, then you could ask him then. This is for after lunch. Oh, like I didn't see that.
You said your dad lives in New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he can get some of that secret extract and mail it to us.
Maybe it's already here.
That one again?
Yep.
Just don't like it.
Look at that thing. If that don't look like a plant from the bayou, then I don't know bayous.
Oh, this is the worst yet.
My grandma says that the worse it tastes, the better it works.
You're a Kmart clerk, Grandma?
Drink.
Talk to Eric. There's some kind of leaf that he took in today.
Eric has something to do with this?
Eric has...
What are you talking
Eric,
about? Leaves?
Eric, I need to know what you gave Dexter today. I need to know what kind of leaf you gave him. It's poisonous, and he told me that you have it written down in a notebook.
Here's one. It says down by the river.
Down by the river where? Which this
Where
one?
the bridge crosses.
Back inside. What were you thinking?
What? Tell me. Tell me, huh? Not measles, not chickenpox, AIDS. What are you trying to do, huh? What are you trying to do? Fucking kill us both, huh? There's gonna be some big changes around here. Big changes. I don't really care what you think. I don't want him over here. I don't want my son over there. I don't care that they're friends. I don't want them associating with each other. Period.
Well, he's gonna be fine, thank God. But his mother's officially on notice. If she allows him to see you, I'm gonna have her ass thrown in jail. For you. Come Monday morning, your ass is going to summer camp.
Hi there.
Hey, Dad.
Sorry we missed you. Cindy and I are in Lake Charles till Tuesday. We'll call you as soon as we get back.
gotta worry about that. I already talked to my dad, and he said we could stay with him. I might even be able to talk him into taking us fishing.
I can't.
You have to, Dex. Tomorrow morning, I'm out of here.
I just think she would be really, really worried.
She's already worried because you're sick. And you and I both know that the only thing that's going to make her happy is when we go to New Orleans and Dr. Fishburne has the cure.
Dear Mom, I've gone with Eric, but I brought along my medicine, so there's no reason to worry. We plan to be careful and sensible. Whatever you do, make sure you remember to tape Star Wars, 8 p.m., Channel 5. I love you very much. Sincerely, Dexter.
He's traveling down the road tonight. His heart is heavy, but his load is light. Fixed to the left and he moves to the right. On a lonely road tonight, he moves to the right. And he drops a penny into a wishing well. Nobody hears him as far as he can tell. He sees 1,000 other wishes lying there. And he rightly wonders if the gods will care, if the gods are gonna care. So he runs through the valley and all through the wood, down in the alleys, past the old neighborhoods. And he's got so far to travel, and the hour is late, but it's out of the darkness when he makes his great escape. La 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 la. La 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 la. Whoa. La 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 la. When it makes this great escape. When it makes this great escape.
He's the biggest fish in the world. He weighs over 2,000 pounds. That's why they call him the Sturgeon General.
What if he decides to tip us over?
He wouldn't do that. One time this kid, he went swimming after eating, and he got a stomach cramp, and he started to drown. But the Sturgeon General grabbed him by his shirt and put him on the shore.
How fast do you think we're going?
About 3 miles an hour.
How far is it to New Orleans?
About 1,200 miles.
How long will it take us to get there?
Hey, where you headed?
After. Minneapolis. Memphis.
Centralia.
Peoria.
How much you got?
What?
Want to ride, you got to pay for the gas, you know. Where you headed?
New Orleans. I could give you $20.
20 bucks? Man, you want to go to New Orleans for 20 bucks? I don't know, I think you're going to have to do better than that.
$40. That's all I got.
Hey, Bonnie, we ready to float, man?
Sure thing, Kuzan. We locked and loaded?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. $162. Check my pockets.